where you go. Welcome to the Mizzle Dub Show, where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go.
First down, touchdown, first down, touchdown, yeah. 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 Touchdown, yeah. Touchdown, yeah. Touchdown, yeah.
Well, we're trying something new here on episode 143 of the Mizzle and Dub Show.
Symbol of love.
If you are following, yeah, right, 143. So if you are, if you follow us on our Instagram page on the Mizzle and Dub Show, hi, how you doing? You're live viewing us too. So to our subscribers on YouTube, welcome. To our followers on Instagram, welcome. Welcome to episode number 143 of the Mizzle and Dub Show. I am Dub and he is Mizzle. And before we preview week 16 of the NFL, first off, have to do it if I can find the doggone song. Hold on.
Hey, look like we both went the warrior route on our tagline tonight.
Yeah.
I went a little extra because there's hated blood. Being that I am also a
there is, but real quick for the people. Well, after this ad plays, real quick.
Because we do it for the people.
Indeed, always for the people.
Always.
But there was a game that took place inside the big ATM. No, there is a inside the Chase Center as the Golden State Warriors took on a very, very good Boston Celtics team. And the Celtics had their way as they had a lead as big as 17 points.
Yes.
But it was the young kids, the nucleus, Jackson Davis, Kuminga, Moody, before he got hurt, Brandon Pozinski. These young kids, I'm telling you, have bled some new life into Steph Curry. And Wardell, when he needed to be Wardell, came through at the end. And that's playing with 5 fouls. Wardell was in huge foul trouble. But yet, his teammates kept him in. And what more can you say? I'll say like this. Definitely plays like his dad. And if you don't know who his dad is, the great Dale Davis, who played for the Indiana Pacers, Reggie Miller's teammate during those Pacers' great team of the late 90s, early 2000s.
You got Dale Davis's son? I did not know that.
Jackson Davis from Indiana is the son of former Indiana Pacer Dale Davis. Yes, sir.
Well, I'll be shit.
Like I said,
that's good.
He was playing defense like he was playing defense like his dad today, as the Warriors in overtime get a huge 131-126 victory over the very talented Boston Celtics. And the Boston Celtics are now 0-3 in overtime so far this season. But I mean, just he's Mizzle is double dipping right now. He's all Sixered and Warriored out right now because when it comes to the team that wears the leprechaun, there is no loss for words when it comes to that particular team that wears the leprechaun. But nonetheless, it was a fantastic game. It looked like at times Boston was going to run the floor with them because Derek White seemed like he was hitting everything from beyond the arc. Had a fantastic game. As I think he was Boston's leading scorer with, he had 30 for Boston, shot 11 of 24 from the floor, hit 7 3-pointers. And why is Mizzle frozen? That's not good. Hopefully Mizzle will be on his way back, as he is frozen right now. So I'm just going to try to fill in while he gets back in. I mean, it was balanced scoring by the Celtics. White led the way with 30. Brown had 28. Holiday had 13. Horford 13. Tatum had 15. Nada had 10 off the bench. Pritchard had 11 off the bench. But for the Warriors, Curry led the way with 33. Klay Thompson had 24. Sarge had 11 off the bench. Jackson Price had 10 off the bench with 13 rebounds. Paul had 9 points, 12 assists, and 7 rebounds for the Warriors. Moody had 10 off the bench. And, of course, Kuminga, who got the start, had 17. And Looney started the game with 3. So the Warriors were struggling at times, but the Warriors are back at 5 or 1 game under 500. I beg your pardon. 1 game under 500 at 13 and 14. And the Celtics go to 20 and 6. But the Celtics, their home and road splits is very dynamic. As for the Celtics on the year, they are 6 and 6 away from the parquet floor of the TD Garden, and they're 14 and 0, 19 and 4 against the conference. The Warriors are now 13 and 14 on the season. They are 7 and 6 at home, 6 and 8 on the road, 10 and 12 against the Western Conference. But yet the Warriors trying to climb their way back up and get going and get some momentum going for the season, as they get the huge 131-126 victory in overtime. But as Mizzle comes back and enjoys me, as technology wants to start that crap again.
Well, I'm going to say we're having bad weather this way. So if my internet continues to go in and out, it's because we just had a nice little storm pass through. So the reason why I'm not in the man cave is because the light's not working in there. That's why I'm in the man cave 2.0. So excuse me for my technology. That was me this time. I don't know what the hell happened. I just lost all internet for some odd reason. So I apologize for that.
Which, it happens because a lot of times it's normally my internet that just wants to be an ace hole and do all that crap. But nonetheless, big win for the Warriors. But again, like I said, it's the young nucleus. Brandon Pozinski.
That kid can ball.
Trace. Yes, he can. Trace, Jackson Davis, great rim protection, got some big rebounds. Of course, Kuminga and Moody just
made it to overtime as well.
Yes, his block shot in the fourth quarter was huge. But when the Warriors needed a shot, Jackson Davis got the tip ball to Chris Paul, and Chris Paul, being Chris Paul, found number 30. And Wardell does Wardell things, and
Steph is going to step.
Night Boston. Thank you, come again. So the Warriors and Celtics, they split their season series at a game apiece, with the home team winning on the floor.
This will be the only time, depending on who they play, you will hear these words come out of my mouth. Light the fucking beam tonight, damn it. Light the motherfucking beam tonight. You bastards don't like this fucking beam tonight. If you don't like the fucking beam tonight, you're just going to continue to get fuck that beam from out of me. But damn it, I am pulling for the Sacramento Kings. Yes, I will not call you the other name. I will call you the Kings. Let's go. Because the Kings play Boston tonight. They're traveling up I-80. So I need that beam to be lit so my Sixers can climb more standings. Okay, back to the regular show. Just had to say that.
And by the way, your Sixers play the team with the best record in the NBA. Raise your hand if you had the Minnesota Timberwolves having the best record in the league this far into the season.
Well,
Because
didn't they
I
start
damn
off like
sure
this?
did not.
Didn't they kind of start off like this last year though, and then tailed off towards the end?
That
If I'm not, they
I don't
were
know if they
top.
start. I don't know if they were 20-5.
No, they
Like
wasn't 25,
like the-
but I believe they were up in there. Hey, hey, it's always F the beam, but they are playing that dreaded team from Boston. I need my Sixers to get some more, after they play Boston tomorrow. I mean today. Hey, it's fuck the beam all day, every day. Yeah, I just need them to take care of business. That's all. That's why I said the very few times you will hear me say light the fucking beam, but really it's fuck the beam every day.
well, I will say this. I will give Mizzle credit because now, and he said this. He said now the Kings are more watchable now that Gary Napier or Grant Napier is not doing play by play for the Kings no more.
I don't follow. I can actually watch them and not fall asleep. It's like this is Larry Merchant 2.0. It's horrible. It's horrible. Yes, I said it. That's going to be the motto of this show. I'm going to be saying some things and I'm going to be like, yes, I said it. Yes, Larry Merchant 2.0. If anybody know who the hell Larry Merchant is, you can put Greg Napier right next to him and it's a fucking snooze fest. Them two doing sports, I will literally take a nap. Wouldn't even have to hit the tree to take a nap. Just put them on TV. Orange Cassidy. Oh yeah.
Jim, this fight that we're going to witness here tonight,
Boss.
Jim.
Okay, you can talk now.
and Larry and Larry Merchant really would pause before he would get his thought out.
Yes.
God, God, I
And he
miss
was
boxing on HBO, man.
this man was doing it when he was young. First, as he got older.
Yes, yes. Again, yes, we make fun of Larry Merchant, but Larry Merchant has been for a long time one of boxing's best contributors and
Oh,
ambassadors. In all seriousness,
you damn right. You damn
so
right. No disrespect. No
yes, we like to
disrespect.
make fun of Larry. Yes, yes, we make fun of Larry Merchant when he goes on these ridiculous rants, but his dedication to the sport and his contribution to the sport of boxing is like none other, and we
Yeah.
respect the ever living hell out of the great Hall
Damn
of Famer Larry Merchant. But
right.
those rants of his sometimes
But he's
just be
good
like funny.
protected.
So be like, come on, Larry, we got to get to the fight. Anyhow, but yeah, big win for the Warriors as they are climbing
Huge.
back up on the right track. Unfortunately, Pazinski injured himself, had a lower back issue, which kept him out for the rest of the game. Hopefully, that won't be as serious because his energy, since him and Kaminga have been put into the starting lineup, their energy has been contagious. And I want to say that got Clay going because the last 7-8 games, Clay has been having throwbacks to his old self pre-injury Clay, and
Media.
is
Thank you, media outlets and social media for waking up Clay. Uh, Thank you. Because that's all we us Warrior fans, we know that he has these slips and he does all this at the third. Clay will have a Clay game, and then everybody's gonna be like, oh my God, Clay. Look, we've been seeing this for a long time. Do you see real Warrior fans panicking when Clay has his little moments? No. Clay gonna take a ride on his boat. He gonna be, I think, is it Rocky? Is that the dog's name?
Rocco.
Rocco, yeah. Him and Rocco gonna take a cruise on the bay. He gonna have the wind in his hair, and he probably gonna hit a fat stogie and just blow out the bullshit. Come to practice and start raining threes. So, thank you, media.
Hopefully, he won't lose his hat
Oh,
like he did the last time.
yeah. But it's good to see that the team is playing as a whole. And you know what? If they continue to play like this, Draymond Green might have to come off the bench. Don't mess up this nucleus that's being built right now. This could be a blessing and a disguise with Draymond Green being suspended because now the young players have to play. Kerr has to play him. He doesn't have a set rotation now. Everybody touches the floor.
Well, like I said, and I'm just gonna say it, the Warriors do not even come back, let alone get in this game without Trace Jackson Davis.
Agreed.
His energy and his
He was like
energy on the
he learned how
defensive floor
should be
and on the glass and on defense and blocking shots.
Yes.
Without
Yes.
his contributions, the Warriors do not
Yes.
get back into this game, let alone win this game against
Yes.
Boston, which is
I don't disagree at all. I don't. That's
'cause, I
how
mean,
Draymond needs to be playing. Just how that young man played.
yeah.
You
Like-
know. And I hope Draymond
like I
is
said.
looking at this wholeheartedly, looking how this team is playing without him right now. Expired basketball. The ball was moving. Yeah, they still had their turnovers, because they're still learning how to play with each other because Steve Kerr has to put this rotation out there. But that ball was moving. The hustle was out there. Yeah, there were some missed shots, but they still need a big man because I kept hearing too many times Boston getting 2-3 offensive rebounds, and if Boston made any of those shots, we're talking about a different ball game. But that's here nor there. They still got to get a big man to protect that middle. But it's good to have young Davis out there in this young squad, and Kuminga is just growing in front of our eyes right now. That young man is balling, and I need to see more Moses Moody on the floor. I need to see that out there too. I need to see that on the floor. Moody, Kuminga. I can't think of the kid name from Santa Clara who got hurt. I can't think of his name right now.
Brandon Pazinski posed.
Yes. I need that. And you know what? Hell, let's see how these young kids let their starting five get out there. Mix it up. Let's see what the kids got. I'm not saying bring Clay and Steph off the bench, but put that in there and let's see how that because they're gonna have to play big minutes when it comes to the playoffs. Give them their run now. So if we do get in the playoffs, which I think we will, they have the experience, they play with each other, and it will be like how it was when we were winning championships, where the bench squad was winning the games for us. That's what we need to get back to.
I will say this. I do think that for whatever reason, I do think that when GP2 gets back, it will also help and enhance the defense because you're missing him and his rebounding and his play.
Yes, and his bounce.
And his bounce. So you still got that to look forward to and having that come back. So, I mean, it's once this team gets back whole, it could be a problem. It really could be, but it's good to see that Kerr is seeing this coming to fruition. So it's pretty good. It's really good to see these young guys.
They string a couple of more wins out like this. Kerr, you'll start seeing Kerr trust him a little bit more. The trust is not there yet, but
Absolutely.
this game is something to look at, and then that trust will come because I don't know what's going on with Moses Moody. He needs. I don't know why Kerr pulls him out when he's hot in certain situations, but you can see Kuminga is starting to earn that trust because he's getting more minutes and playing well. And so, just give a little more run. Once that trust get there, I agree this team might be a little bit dangerous. They won't be. I can see them maybe getting 5 or 6 seed if it all comes together. If it comes together, which I believe it will.
But tonight, big win over the Boston Celtics.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, take it all day, every day. Well, just to recap the rest of the NBA, and I know people will talk their stuff. he paid his dues, and he came back in a big way. Welcome back, John Morant.
with,
Hits
with
the
a
game-winning
vengeance.
shot,
With a vengeance.
scores 34 in his return as the Grizzlies. And I mean, Memphis has been struggling all year long. They get their seventh win. They're 7-19 on the year, but John Morant
He'll change him.
basically put the
Yep.
team on his back
Yep. As he
and
as he
scored
always been
34.
doing since he's in the league.
Yeah, yeah. His interview after the game was very humbling. It
I gotta
seems
watch.
like he has learned his lesson, and if he did, God bless him,
Which
and
means
hopefully he will continue
which
to.
means he's putting the right people around him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
Let's
he
put some
he
people
definitely
around him.
sounded very.
Let's put some
He
people
he,
around
he
him
sounded.
when he wants to pull out his phone and be like, "Nah, bruh, we don't need that. Put that phone away. Let's go enjoy ourselves and have a good ass time. The media don't need to see what you're down. Put that phone away. Let's go sit down and have this dinner. Let's go have this. Let's do what we're gonna do. You don't need to be on the social media." And that's why when he was brandishing the gun and stuff like that, and the dude recorded, what kind of friend are you, bro? What kind of don't
Yeah,
do that. Don't I
yeah.
mean if it wasn't the friend, it'd have probably been somebody else, but at least it's somebody else. Don't be the person that's riding the car with you, man. You messing up the bankroll. Don't do that.
Well, now, not only that, the Grizzlies came back down 24 against the Pelicans to get them.
Oh,
Yeah, New Orleans was up 24, and the Grizzlies chopped away, and of course, like I said, Morant got the shot at the buzzer to give them
do
the
we got a
win.
former Spur coach on there coaching them? Because that sounds like something that the fundamentals would do. That's why I wasn't shocked that
Yeah,
the Warriors
yeah, yeah,
17.
yeah. But Jackson had 24, Biombo had 8, like we said, Morant had 34, Bain had 21, Williams at 9. Brandon Ingram continues to play well. Brandon Ingram in a losing cause had
You already
34
know how I feel
points,
about that.
shot the ball very, yeah, shot the ball well. Valanciunas had 22, McCollum had 18, Zion with 13, and Jones with 7. As the Grizzlies get the win, their 7th win of the year, 115-113 over New Orleans. The Pelicans go to 16-12. Giannis messed around, he got one, but it was all about Dame time as Dame went for 40 of those buckets. As the Bucks go to 20-7, as they beat the Spurs 132-119, and in the nightcap, the Portland Trailblazers beat the Suns 109-104. As Portland down 22 comes back to beat the Phoenix Suns.
What?
And DeAndre Ayton had a double-double against his former team, 16 points, 15 rebounds. Anthony Simmons had 23 points, 7 rebounds to help lead Portland over the Suns, despite the fact that Kevin Durant had 40 for Phoenix.
Monster.
Yeah. But unfortunately for the Suns, it's been like this. It's been, unfortunately, Bradley Beal can't stay up to play a game and stay healthy.
Jesus,
That's been
man.
the issue.
Yeah.
Trying to get that big three to play. There was a college bowl game that took place. I want to say it took place in Frisco, Texas. I could be wrong, but it was the
It was the Frisco Bowl, right?
coffee. It was the Frisco Bowl. Yes, it was the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. Which, by the way, in yesterday's bowl game on Monday, Western Kentucky beat it Old Dominion in the famous Toastery Bowl, 38-35 at halftime. So, just to recap the bowl week, the bowl mania so far.
Get the watch a bowl game tomorrow. Thank you, Jesus.
No, well, they're off Wednesday because of NBA. But you
I said
have
Thursday.
the roof
Thursday.
Thursday. You have the roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl in Florida
The
between the yes Boca Raton. You have the South Florida Bulls taking on the Syracuse Orange. That's at 5 p.m. And then Friday you'll have the Gasparilla Bowl between Georgia Tech and Central Florida. And then, of course, we
That
got
bowl never
Sparty, San Jose
disappoints.
State.
The
We got
Gasparilla Bowl never
Sparty.
disappoints.
No, we got Sparty on Saturday in the Hawaii Bowl against Coastal Carolina. Of course, as always, good luck to Sparty.
Yes, indeed.
And Saturday, the Las Vegas Bowl. I really am going to try to get tickets to go to that
You better go, damn it.
between Utah, and Uncle Wilbon's beloved Northwestern Wildcats. And then
And hell,
Tuesday on the 26th,
what time is that game? What time is the Vegas Bowl?
the Vegas Bowl's at 4:30 p.m. on ABC, and they're giving Utah
Hell,
minus 6.5.
on my break, if you do go, we'll do a little live little real quick while you're there.
Oh well, sounds like a plan.
Indeed.
All right, so tomorrow's bowl game. I'm sorry, Thursday is Syracuse and South Florida, and that's your bowl games for this so far. And now let's check in on the playoffs in the two-way game. So on Saturday, Florida A&M beat Howard in the Cricket Bowl. Two overtimes. Montana beats North Dakota State 31-29 in a fantastic game. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Oh,
And so
I love that.
the champ
I love that division.
and so the championship game on January the 7th will be the Montana Grizzlies taking on the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State.
Wow. So no South Dakota
North-
in this one.
Nor
No
North Dakota. No.
Wow.
So we got
See, that's
Jackrabbits. We got Jackrabbits and Grizzlies. And
nice.
this is the first time in a long time for the Grizz. So there you see it. That
Hell,
is
North
the
Dakota
FCS.
State's winning division since we've been in high school.
Yeah, they've put together a fantastic program. It was always them or Montana State, because before Bobby Houck took the UNLV job, he was a staple at Montana, and and it was either them or North Dakota State playing for the championship in Division II-A football. But real quickly, you were there to see our good friends. Well, one half of the All Pro Joffos. Unfortunately, Country K had some car issues, and he couldn't be there. But you got to saw JP put the pads on for the first time in a long time. How was that experience for the which was going to a tremendous cause, by the way, Toys for Kids. So how was that experience on Saturday?
Well, first of all, it definitely was a semi-pro game. Just throw that out there. But their team, what I saw in this game was their head coach had the Kyle Shanahan mentality. And what I mean by that is, and I said this, I quoted this on their show when they were when the Jaffos were recording earlier, is that the running game was producing, and every time the quarterback dropped back to throw, it was an interception. Why? Yeah, but other than that, it was good to see. There were some wild plays. They have a hell of a punt returner. I would love to try to catch a game again and see him. He was close to breaking one. That kid was fast. Well, I don't know if it's a kid. He might be older than me because it's a semi-pro, but I don't know. It was fast. Just like when I was watching Little Big Brother and the Simple One play their semi-pro games, a lot of shit talking. A whole lot of shit talking.
Of course.
And,
you also get a whole you also get a whole bunch of that in the ASNFL, because some of the things they be saying, and sometimes you can hear them in the booth. I'm just like, whoa, okay. So I definitely get what you mean by you say it's definitely a semi-pro.
Definitely, JP, as he said, he did make that dude eat shit, but To
Well,
come to
let's
find out
just
that
say,
he was deaf, if it was true, now
yeah,
that shit's funny as
yeah,
fuck. I don't care
yeah.
what nobody says. That shit's funny.
But uh, but one thing that me and Mizzle live for, with the exception of doing our show, of course, but one of the things we live for, and one of the things we look forward to, is the back and forth between JP and Country K.
Oh, it's legendary.
Me and
It's
Mizzle,
legendary.
live for that. We literally will
Yeah,
just
I mean,
sit there and watch and
you
just
would
be
never
going,
get that out of me and him. You would never. I mean, we do disagree on things, but the level of to where they go. Oh, when JP is trying to prove a point, then K is trying to prove a point. They're like both fucking right, but it's like somewhere down the line in between, they do not see what each other is trying to say. It is great. It's great television. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that is
especially
excellent.
well in today's rant, they were talking about the doggone Lakers raising that ridiculous in-season tournament banner, and then it went from there to about division banners and conference banners. Then it went to what was the other one it went to? Um, Doggone it, it's right there. I can't
You know
think
what?
about it, but
It was this one was good, but I'm never gonna get over the Brock Purdy and the Niner rant that they went on. That forever lives rent free in my head. Okay, I was literally in tears. Okay, I have never. Oh,
well,
oh
of course
man,
that and the
yes,
whole, of course that and the whole Jameis Winston rant as a Buccaneer is also the stuff of legend when it
yeah. Oh
comes
yeah,
to
that got me
Country
to put my
K.
head back. That one, that was recorded. We were on that show for that one, so yeah, that one was great too. But yeah, man, shout out to the All Pro Jaffos. Check them out. Subscribe. They're a great source of sports and yeah. Hence the reason why we are on StreamYard because of the Jaffos. So big shout out to them for guiding us in the right
Yes, yes,
direction to
yes.
get on this platform. So yeah.
Well, it's that time that everybody's ready for. It's time for some picks for week
We need like
16
an
of the
intro.
NFL.
We need like a little semi intro
Right,
theme for this. I think I think
right,
I think
right, right.
I think the super dope beat maker is gonna have to give us a little quick little snippet for another one. So stay tuned. We might be having more things coming for that. I already know he got something. I probably just need to text him, DeAndre. I need something. He got me. I'm gonna have to change the name of
But now,
his tag in my phone to Super Dope Beatmaker.
so
We don't do that. Finish
coming into
chewing.
week 16.
Finish chewing and then talk. We don't do that. We got better manners on here.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm done. So, well, I mean, those Skittles were good. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't mad at you.
But
So I can go for some soft Skittle gummies right about now, my
coming into
damn
week
self, but
16,
can't.
but coming into week 16, actually, Mizzle and I both had very good records this past week.
How do we do?
We definitely won a higher I'd say we won about 80% of our games.
Damn,
The Falcons messed us up.
of course.
Um, the Falcons messed us up. You have the Giants. I have the Saints. The Cowboys decided to lay a fat egg in Orchard Park against the Bills. And, of course, the Eagles, to which I don't know why when you need about 13 yards to get in Jake Elliott's field goal range, I don't know why you decided to throw the ball deep when it hadn't worked all game long. And plus, like I said, you're right there and you still had 2 timeouts. But, that's what happens when the coach decides to get cute and not just, be smart about it. But coming into week 16, Mizzle's record is a very impressive 117-63. I'm up there with 112 and 69. So about a 5.5 game lead that Mizzle has on me as the battle between tequila and whiskey continues. And we will
Hey,
all
anything can
start
happen
off on Thursday.
because
Yes,
you know
again.
the saying
But it all
is not
start.
how you start, it's how you
Yeah,
finish.
that's how you finish, indeed. So a big game to start us off on Thursday night in Inglewood, California, involving huge playoff implications in the National Football Conference as the Inglewood Rams host the New Orleans Saints. Both teams coming in at 7-7, but the Saints having to jump the Seahawks to get to the Rams as it stands right now, be it the better conference record that the Seahawks have. But it's the Rams at home against New Orleans. Of course, you can catch it on Prime Video with the legendary and the great Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit. They're giving the Rams -4. The Rams have played very good ball lately. Saints, you never know which version of them you're going to get. Um, as much as I want to pick the Saints to win this game, but there's just something about them that just seems off. So I really can't believe I'm going to say this. Somebody might need to check my temperature, but I'm picking the Rams to get it to start on on Thursday night. Stafford's been playing well. Cameron Robinson's been running the football very, very well. And the Rams seem to be hitting their stride. And I just like the way they're playing ball, so I'm going to go with the Rams reluctantly. God help me. But yeah, I got the Rams. In a close game, by the way.
Well, I'll say your temperature is okay because you didn't change colors, so you seem to be okay. You should have just took a shot of something and then rinsed out. But I'm gonna go ahead and say the Rams as well because I believe the defense will be a good factor, and Aaron Donald will be introducing himself to Derek Carr a lot because Derek Carr is a statue, and he doesn't run the ball when he should. So, yeah, and as you said, Matthew Stafford's been playing good football. So, yeah, I got the Rams on this one too.
All right. We got 2 games on Saturday.
Let's go.
One game
I'm
will
not
be
off.
on one game will be on NBC, and
Oh,
that is to kick off Saturday. That's between the Bengals and the Steelers. Steelers at
ooh,
home. Mason
cool.
Rudolph gets the start, not Mitchell Trubisky. Um, and then, well, yeah,
I'm gonna
Bengals and
do it.
Steelers meeting for the second time. Um, what's that?
I'm gonna- No, I said I'm gonna do it, and I know it's gonna probably bite me in the ass, but I'm gonna do it.
You're not the
Uh,
only one because
I'm
even though
going
Mason
against Mike.
Rudolph is getting the start,
I'm going against
I
Mike Tomlin.
just
That kid from Folsom
Jake
got a
Browning's
chip on.
been playing on a yeah Jake Browning's been playing hard, and I agree
Yeah.
with you. Uh, we as we always say on the show, you don't go against Mike Tomlin, but it's looking bad. And like I said, we will see what Mason Rudolph can do. But I'm like you, I'm picking the Bengals.
Now watch Mike Tomlin show us what we should have fucking done with this pick.
Right?
But it's wait, he didn't
Wouldn't
burnt me
wouldn't
twice.
that be
I don't
wouldn't that be
allow.
something?
I don't allow three. I can't allow three. You burnt me twice because I didn't win it. I didn't say it. The rule. I don't go against you. But
Second
JP
game on Saturday. Now this
today. No, yesterday. Excuse me.
game 2 on the Saturday build. Now this game you can only see exclusively on Peacock, and that
Hey,
is
that's
the
fun.
Orchard Park Bills against the Inglewood Chargers. Um, or should we say the Brandon Staley-less Chargers taking on
Yeah,
the
it go
Inglewood
be when the
Rams in
go
Inglewood.
Gipper for
The
this.
Bills will. No, it'll be circle. It'll be circle the wagons, Bills,
Yeah, broken tables everywhere.
and a whole bunch of Michelob somewhere in amongst Bills Mafia. Now to Christmas Eve on Sunday, where we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So we have a Sunday night game that'll be exclusively on NFL Network.
Oh, that's cold. So the Sunday
So
night
no
game
Sunday
ain't
night.
gonna be ABC.
Sun.
That's cold. That's cold. A lot of people don't have NFL Network.
Well,
That's cold.
I'm pretty sure somebody in the Foxborough and Denver areas will have a deal with the local TV to where they can watch the game.
Well, that sucks for the rest of
So,
the country.
for lack of, yes, it does. So, going right into it with Week 16 in the NFL, Browns 9-5. Browns officially a winning season. They will host the Houston Texans, and of course,
Ooh.
that BS just continues to happen. But
Ooh.
still no CJ Stroud. He more than likely will not play. So with
That
that
don't make
said,
no
I'm still going to stick with the Browns.
That still don't make no matter. Ooh. Where is this game played?
In Houston. Deep in the heart of Houston, Texas.
Bruh, I'm going with D'Amico, bro. Give me D'Amico. Give me D'Amico. That team believes,
Well,
even with the
hopefully
back
for
quarterback they won. So
Case Keenum came in and led the rally, led the charge, and the Texans got
he's
their
a
8th win
winner.
of the season.
He's not a winner, but when he comes in the backup role, he tends to do well. So yeah.
Do we really have to pick this game?
Uh-oh.
Do we really have to pick this game?
Uh-oh.
The Commies of Landover taking on the East Rutherford Jets. Exactly. And more than likely, Zach Wilson's not going to start because he got injured. So most likely, it will be Trevor Siemian being your starting quarterback for the East Rutherford Jets.
That shit go end in a tie. Probably be the first game to go 0-0. Shit. I mean, I know somebody got to score. Damn it.
Wow.
Give me Landover. Give me Landover. I think Sam Howell will that game. Hell, that might be.
I agree.
Oh,
Next game,
ooh.
a very unique game. The Seahawks and the Texans.
Wait, I thought we already picked the Texans.
I'm sorry, Seahawks and Titans. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Pardon me. Yeah. Yeah, it is the Seahawks and the Titans. Titans at home. But let's take a look at the injury report. He is questionable as it stands.
Oh boy. Well, I know who you're not picking. Oh
Mm-hmm.
man, this one
Mm-hmm.
sucks. Give me the Titans. Give me the Titans. Some way, somehow, I think the Seahawks will win that game, but I think the Titans will pull it out. It's something that's telling me to pick the Seahawks, but uh-oh. We must be it's got a barn burner. It's got a barn burner on this one. This one might be the question of are we gonna pick? Yeah, well, that's what happens when you try to do Skittles real fast.
No, not a barn burner. More of a
Uh-oh.
question.
Snooze fest?
Well, no. So the Colts,
Oh,
who are in the
Colts.
playoffs right now as we speak,
Oh.
if the season ended today, the Colts are in.
Mhm.
They're playing the Falcons,
Mm.
but yet the odds makers have the Falcons -1.
Really? Have they not see? See? Now hold
Now
on. Let me
again,
hold on.
the
Whoa, 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 whoa. You might want to pay attention to that because let me tell you what happened the past the past week. You know how the Cowboys was just playing great football, right? Everybody picking the Cowboys. But then all of a sudden, everybody but Michael Irvin picked the Bills to win that game. And what happened? The Bills won. So if
the
they're saying
Bills circled the wagons.
if pay attention, so I wouldn't just be so quick to be like, what are they doing? Something's being told, and you just got to pay attention. See, they're cheat right in front of your
Well,
face. You catch it, or they tell you.
no. Well, here's the reason why the Falcons might be -1 because Desmond Ritter is back on the bench, and Taylor Heineke once again is going to get the start for Atlanta. Atlanta is at home against the Colts.
I'm not falling for that trap. I'm still picking the Colts.
So am I, just because, again, like I said,
Falling
the
for that
Colts are in
trap.
the playoffs, and,
I'm
and
not
the
falling.
Colts have 8 wins.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that one. The Colts are a better team. Well, then again, the Cowboys were a better team playing against the Cardinals. So
The
we see what happened with that game.
the Green Bay Packers,
Oh,
the
Lambeau
Green Bay
business.
Packers at home against the Carolina Panthers.
Up to, yeah,
No, it's
well,
actually in Carolina at Bank of America Stadium.
does it really matter?
No, it really doesn't. But I think this is a get right
Cheeseheads.
game for Jordan Love.
Yeah, cheeseheads. Panthers had their nice little victory.
Yeah.
Back to reality.
Big game in NFC North implications. The Lions on the road in Minnesota to take on the Vikings. Vikings coming off the heartbreaking loss against the Bengals in overtime, and of course the Lions putting up a 40 burger on the Broncos. As the Lions got to their 10th win of the season, their first time in a long time that they will have 10 plus wins. And for the Lions, they're given -3.5. Again, on the road in the dome, where the weather really won't much be a factor, but Again, Nick Mullins proved to be in a giving mood against. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. But
They'll get 11.
again, we've been hyping the Lions on this show. It's not going to
Yes, we have.
stop. They'll
Nope.
make it 11 wins. I agree.
Yep. I mean, we just been watching this
A
team play
Battle of
for
Florida.
oh
Yeah,
Tampa and who?
we have the battle. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home against Duval, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and questionable still is Trevor Lawrence. We don't know if we'll see him or Stephen Baylor in the game for the Jags. Jags coming in at 8-6. Buccaneers coming in at 7-7. The Buccaneers are -1. Um,
Oh,
yeah, that's interesting. But again, the question is for the Jaguars is Sunshine. How healthy is he? Will he play? Because he did come out of the game
he's been in the giving mood too.
on Sunday night, and CJ Beathard had to come in and play in relief. I'm going to pick the Buccaneers just because Baker Mayfield had himself a fantastic Sunday. He really did.
I don't disagree with that, not at all.
But
Yeah,
there's starting to be some balance in the Tampa Bay offense.
that is very true. And Trevor Lawrence is in a giving mood. Yeah, I'll go Buccaneers. Give me the Bucks.
All right. Oh, really? This game? Re- well, the Chicago Bears taking on another Chicago original team, the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh,
Bears.
is Kyler Murray playing?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Bears. That's gonna be a sloppy
Now
game.
this game right here. Well, this game might not be sloppy. It may be a slobber knocker, but nonetheless, the one of the late games, and they're giving the Dolphins -1.5. It is the Dolphins hosting the Cowboys. Both teams coming in at 10-4. And oh, by the way, go Dolphins.
Did we both pick the Cowboys to win against the Bills?
Yes, yes, we did.
This game is in Miami.
In Miami, yes.
Man, ain't nobody stopping that high powered offense. Most are about to run all up and down the field on them. Give me the Fins. And if Tyreek Hill come back, ain't nobody guarding him. He gonna be right back on pace for 2,000 yards. So
The
mm-mm.
nightcap of Sunday. Two teams that Mizzle despise.
So
It's the
must be the
Patriots and the
Broncos.
Broncos.
Oh,
He can't stand it, folks. Hence why Orange Cassidy isn't taking a nap in his spot.
because I gotta pick one of these damn teams. So let's just go ahead and Get that all set up. Just because I believe something's going to happen this weekend, or I believe something's going to happen on Christmas. I'm going to pick the Patriots to win this game because I need the Patriots to win this game. I'm picking the Patriots. Yeah. Go Zappy. Either way I win, I'd have been taking a shot. That's just how that was going to go down. Ugh.
3 games on Christmas Day.
I couldn't figure out the second one of the. I know who the morning game, and I know who the late game. I don't know who the in between game is.
That would be the Giants and the Eagles.
Oh, fucking really?
Yeah.
Faison
Eagles and
against.
Giants in Philly.
Oh God, is
Jalen
that the one
Hurts,
we're
yeah.
doing now? We're doing that one now.
the Eagles and Giants, yes, because as of course we always save our teams last.
Yeah, I know. And I feel like they're gonna burn me by making this pick. But I think this might slightly be. It should be the Eagles get right game, but I don't think it won't be easy. But I'm gonna pick the Eagles.
Correct. I'm gonna go Philly as well. Although I'm not too confident in my pick because,
I am sure.
like I said, Jalen Hurts is still hurt.
Yeah. These last games they didn't play has just been eagle like, I should say.
Yeah, they have. So you once had a 14-0 lead against them, and only put up 3 more points after that. And we know the defense has been playing tremendously, especially Malcolm Kuntz, trying to be the complement to Max Crosby. Now, we know it didn't end well, only scoring 3 more points after that game, but how does your team pull off a win against a reeling KC team? Because obviously this is not the same Chiefs that we've grown accustomed to, that there is a bit of a struggle with them. How would you handle that?
Bring that defense and bring some of that offense you displayed against the Chargers. It may sound simple. I know. I know. That's probably what everybody would say when it comes to trying to win a game. But you know the defense is going to show up. I believe the defense is going to show up. They've been playing lights out. And I know it's going to be an Arrowhead. It's going to be noisy. It's going to be loud. It's Raider week, Chief and Raider week. I understand it. But if they can bring that same defense they brought in Miami and bring a little bit of that offense that they displayed with the Chargers, you win that game in Miami. I'm not trying to piggyback. I'm just trying to fast forward to where I'm getting at. Bring that. I think we can pull it out. I'm picking us to win this game. I'm flat out. I really don't care. I think Aiden O'Connell will do just enough, and I believe we should get JJ back. So that's fresh legs, and you know how JJ runs when he sees the Chiefs, the division period. When JJ sees the division period, he runs. Runs over the Broncos. He runs over the Chargers.
Correct.
Runs over the Chiefs. You know, he runs. I believe we get him back. Now, I'm hoping Bo saw what he can do with this offense. You found your tight end. which I was happy. Michael Mayer was open. Little too much with the trick plays. Let's you're gonna even though we know the Chiefs are the tricksters of it all because that's what they do. Let's not play their game. Let's play our game. They're gonna have to definitely have the running game. The running game is gonna have to set up the passing game. Definitely an Arrowhead. Uh, Pretty much contain Travis Kelsey. Get in Kadarius Tony's head.
Well, I, I'm going to say in a close game,
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's going to be a close game. Like I said, both teams hate each other, but there is not this same thing like, okay, the Chiefs are invisible at home like they have been in the past because they have shown a huge thing of vulnerability. And I just think that it's just going to maybe come back and get them. I'm rocking with the Doom, but I think in a close game, Casey gets the win simply because I need to catch up to you.
I understand. I know where you're going with that pick, but
Simply because.
I
All
think
right.
I think Malcolm Kuntz is having a tremendous takeoff. Tyree Wilson is starting to show what I was saying.
Correct.
Patience. He's coming around. The secondary is starting to play good. So if you put that pass rush and just get close to Patrick Mahomes, he's not trusting his wide receivers right now, and they barely won last week. And we're confident right now. I think AP had them boys ready, just like he had that defense ready in Miami, but we just didn't bring the offense. But I believe we're going to bring the offense. And yeah, close game. I agree with you. It might come down to a kicker, but I understand you need those points. Now, honestly, no, I'd have been picking the Raiders regardless, straight up. But I just have more confidence that we're winning this game. So yeah, yeah. Max Crosby gonna be in the backfield all day. Max Crosby is gonna force the sacks for Kuntz and Tyree Wilson. Spillane's gonna
That's one way of look.
Sp-
That's
Spillane
one
is
way of
gonna
looking
have
at
a
it.
Spillane's gonna have a great game. And I just need Jack Jones to get it Kadarius Tony's head. I know they're getting Pacheco back, but yeah, we got something for that. Our run defense is pretty good too. So yeah, it was a different team that they played the first time. So and I'm already picking the Baltimore Ravens, but go ahead and talk about your team. Because I know who you're picking. I know who you're picking. So let's just get right to it.
Um, this is the reason why.
I love football. This is
53 years ago, Pete Rozelle got to deal with ABC to air Monday Night Football, which started in September of 1970.
Mhm.
And this game specifically is going to be on ABC on Monday
Perfect.
night in
Perfect.
prime time.
Perfect.
This is very, very rarely late in the season you get a Monday night matchup, let alone any kind of matchup where you got two teams with 11 wins at this point in the season playing each other. It's very rare. And kudos to Mickey Mouse for having this air directly on ABC, uh, where Monday Night Football should be. Um,
Agreed.
should be on this network.
ESPN.
Um,
Get it off ESPN right
I
now.
mean, you know what you know what you have to do. You have to contain Lamar. Easier said than done. We know this.
Good fucking.
Can't let Zay Flowers go. You can't let Lay Flowers go off. You can't let OBJ go off. Um, You have to impose your will. You have to be physical. You have to make the Ravens earn every bit of those yards. Um,
I see no
I mean, it's
defense
going
in
to be a
this.
real true test for Brock Purdy. He's playing a very
I see no
Brock
defense in
Purdy's
this
going
game.
to really have to prove himself because he's playing. He's playing one of the best defenses in the NFL in the Ravens. But of course, I'm picking my team.
I know you are.
I think when the Ravens blitz, that's where they should utilize the screen game because that will
Ooh,
just lead to him getting to the second and third level, which practically will leave you nobody there. So we shall see what happens. But of course,
shit spy.
I'm picking my team
Shit spy.
because that's what we do.
Spy
We
Lamar.
run. Yeah, you're gonna have to find someone to spy Lamar. Obviously because you can't let him go
Order.
off because he can change the game at the drop of a dime in an instant. But you got to contain Gus Edwards in the run game. Now that the other running back is out for the year, you got to contain that, which I think they can and they will. It's just sad to see that's came into this, but nonetheless, should be a fantastic game. Possibly could be a Super Bowl 58 preview in Las Vegas. We don't know. But I mean, we will keep you informed and posted. I mean, heck, I might try to go to Super Bowl Live while it's down there. I don't know if I want to be around all that mass humanity, but you only live once.
I would not be out
Anyhow,
there for the festivities.
special thanks. Right. Special thanks to the greatest DJ in the world, DJ Matt or EJ Wizzle for coming in and chiming in the comments as always. So I noticed that for those that were viewing on Instagram, they can only stay up for an hour. We apologize for that. But for those that did chime in and watch, we thank you and appreciate you for it. Give us some feedback on how that went. Special thanks to EJ Wizzle for always coming in and chiming in and commenting and showing us love. As we have our picks in for Week 16 of the National Football League, and we will see if him picking the Patriots over the Broncos will help me, if the Monday night games will be different by our predictions, but we don't know.
It could
But this
get
is why we
real
do the
serious.
show, because we enjoy
serious.
doing it. Yeah, it can. It can get very, very serious. But nonetheless, thank you for those that have watched on YouTube or watching via StreamYard or via your phone, via your tablet, via your computer, via StreamYard, or via from your phone. We thank you for watching. Because, like I said, we can't do this show without y'all. You guys are the reason why me and Mizzle have been doing this show for 3 years, and now we got 143 episodes in. So that's always a good thing. So with that said, it's snap time for me and Mizzle, because we do have the 9-to-5 job, for lack of a better term, and we need that rest. But nonetheless, shout out to EJ Wizzle. Shout out to the All Pro Jopos, Country K, DJ Mad 6, and JP. Don't forget to check their show on Friday. And of course, don't forget us, as we will come on normally in the middle of the week or late night whenever Mizzle's not working. So with that said, from all of us here at the Mizzle Dub Show, number 143 in the books, and of course, as always, it's 12:05 o'clock, some damn where, and you've been watching the Mizzle Dub Show.